Thank you. This is actually one of the more interesting and fun tasks that this committee is charged with doing in service for CRL. So let me just say the primary source awards are given in 3 different categories. So one for access, one in the area of research, and one in the area of teaching. And nominations are submitted, and our committee divides itself up into groups and reviews the nominations. So yeah. All right, sorry about that. And these are my fellow committee members who worked on on doing this review, and I can't exactly remember which ones of us were on which groups, but at any rate, Carmelita Pickett, who is here from University of Iowa, and Greg Raschke, I'm not sure if he's here, and Bradley Schaffner from Carleton College, Brian Skibb, University of Michigan, Carla Streeb, Ohio State, and Caitlin Tillman, all with me participated in this exercise. So first, the primary source award in access, which is presented to someone, either library staff or a faculty member, who works to promote primary source materials either individually or in a collaborative initiative that results in expanded discovery, appreciation, and usage, and has a significant impact on research or instruction. And so the award this year, whoops, went too fast, went to Explore Chicago Collections, and this was one with Tracy Seneca, who is the Digital Services Librarian and Clinical Associate Professor at University of Illinois at Chicago, and was nominated by Scott Walter, the University Librarian at DePaul. I want to note that I encourage everybody to look this up in Google and explore it, because it really is she led a team that, and was joined by co-chair Charles Blair of the University of Chicago to build this. It's a digital initiative supported by over 20 members of the Chicago Collections Consortium, and a collaboration of special public and academic libraries. And it developed a centralized portal through which researchers currently can access over 144,000 digital images and 4,300 archival collections from 18 institutions, with tools that allow ingestion of content with disparate metadata, which you can imagine from the different communities contributing, but different metadata standards into a common output, supporting a very user-friendly search and browse interface. It's a really interesting model for, and one that well deserves the award in access. Secondly, so the primary source award in research goes to, again, a library staff person or faculty member or grad student whose use of primary source materials, either by them individually or in a collaborative initiative, has resulted in innovative application of methodology of open or expand avenues of scholarly research in the social sciences or humanities. And this year's award went to Ann Beatty for, it's a book, Using Primary Sources, Hands-on Instructional Exercises. Ann is the Rare Books and History of Science librarian in Special Collections and Archives Research Center at Oregon State. And she was nominated by Annalise Sklar, who's the Social Sciences Collection Coordinator at UC San Diego. This project was also a collaboration because Anne was one of 3 editors. Heather Smedberg was at the University of California, San Diego, and Maddie Taramina, who's was previously at Stanford and now at the Sutro Library, all collaborated on this book, which is a monograph aimed at special collections librarians and archivists and faculty and museum professionals, surveying in various ways and methods to promote successful use of primary sources in student research. And just quoting one of the award reviewers here. But a good work of scholarship into the pedagogy of using primary source collections that's of great value to anyone seeking to integrate special collections into teaching and learning environments. Okay, so the third award is in teaching, presented again to someone whose innovative incorporation of primary source materials in instruction, either individually or in a collaborative initiative, results in promoting student research as an essential element of higher education. And this year's award here goes to Patrick Stosky for Memory Bandits, Preserving and Interpreting Knowledges of the Past. Patrick is at Duke University, the Duke University Archivist for Human Rights in the David M. Rubenstein Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Duke, and was nominated by Christina Troost from the Department of International and Area Studies there at Duke. He, I believe, kind of co-taught the first session of this course, and with Robin Kirk, also of the Duke Human Rights Center. So this is an interesting interdisciplinary research seminar for undergraduate students in anthropology, history, international comparative studies, with the central goal being to challenge students' perception of primary sources, focusing on human rights themes, and the instructors aim to think critically about knowledge of the past and how that knowledge is constructed. So again, I commend all of these. If you do Google them, they're all really interesting projects and well deserving of these awards. I might also note, though, that we did have a good group to be choosing from, and so this year, I'm not sure this has ever been done in the past, but we do want to honorably mention 3 additional projects for their qualities. So in Access, one called On Women in Print, Primary Sources, eBooks by Women, that was done by Valerie Hotchkiss, the director of Rare Book and Manuscript Library at University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. And in research, the Canterbury Tales Bodley 686 project, Andrew Crable, who's an assistant university professor at Trinity University, and one in teaching on World War II, a global history that Edward Gitra, a visiting professor at Virginia Tech, put together. And really, these were all very interesting and just kind of, they make us feel that what we do in assembling these materials and making them available to people is really worthwhile. So thank you all. And congratulations to all the winners.